We're at the Barclays Center in downtown Brooklyn, New York, and we are here for the Atlantic 10 Championship. This afternoon, the Hawks of St. Joe's out of Philadelphia against the VCU Rams from Richmond. Both of these teams advanced with convincing semifinal victories yesterday over St. Bonaventure and George Washington, respectively. Good afternoon, everybody. Vern Lundquist along with Bill Raftery. Bill, St. Joe's, VCU. They're both disturbing presences on the court, but in different ways.
Of course, VCU, that great defense, the havoc they can create. And of course, the patience of St. Joe's, they're going to have it this afternoon.
And Phil Martelli quite certain, as are we, that they are into the NCAA tournament. 23-9. See, their RPI is 37, 5-5 against the top 50. Had a big win against Dayton 3 times, and a couple of bad losses to Temple and LaSalle.
Easy. With that LaSalle accusation.
Oh, that LaSalle blood comes out at the most unexpected time. And the VCU tournament resume, 26-7, 5-4 against the top 50. They list the bad losses. Northern Iowa. You think that's going over well at
Man, he's not happy out there. But this is a team that you really have to prepare. You know, a lot of coaches will get their team ready. You've got to get ready for their team as well. And the one thing that St. Joe's has going against VCU is the patience. They're not afraid to play half-court basketball.
Havoc against patience. And our refereeing crew today, the trio of Dwayne Gladden, Wally Rutecki, and Jeff Anderson. Both were involved yesterday, Bill, in close semifinal games until about midway through the second half, and both exploded and won convincingly.
Yeah, very 2 good games. You were here in person. I got a chance to see them on tape. But, you know, you mentioned havoc and patience. It's my house versus yours. You've been at dinner with my family, so you know what I'm talking about.
Now we're set to go. A10 championship being played in this marvelous facility at the heart of Brooklyn for the 2nd year in a row. Kanasevic looks ready. Reddick will jump it. Briante Weber is already in a defensive position.
He's ready to go.
He is unbelievable. He's so quick.
And right now, Vern Lundquist, the Hawks go. Get him in.
Here's Brandenberg. Back outside, Burgess, number 20.
And this is where you have to keep this team. Make them run their half-court stuff. Very explosive, ball screen, dribble exchange. Post up with Reddick, an outstanding performer.
Shot clock is at 6. Weber likes to penetrate, not so much on the long shot. Misfires on that, and there is the first rebound for Kanasevic. And then he brings the ball up.
He does a lot, rebound and push, but that sets the tone a little bit now, the way St. Joe's has to play. You can't do this.
How about the run out? Oh, how about the miss?
Wow. Up,
bang your head.
Wow. A little yoke on the brow. We never had that problem.
No.
But that's one that just finish that deal. Let get you going, get your press set. That's what they want to do.
Here's Kanasevic. 26 points and 17 rebounds yesterday in the win. On plays just like that.
It takes him 2 hours to watch 60 minutes. I mean, he just pounds it nice and easy, very relaxed. Good hands here.
Weber saves it. Ooh. Brandenberg.
That's his game.
Yes, it is.
He can stick those. Now, St. Joe's will run, Vern, when it shows. Otherwise, they're going to run their stuff. Usually goes through the point forward and his mentality.
Skip pass from Bembry.
When
he was on the line. Chris Wilson was.
I don't know where you are. Terry Sanford High School. Remember that name?
I sure do.
Yeah, he used to be the governor. And also, I think, president of Duke. Ala Abdelnabi was saying that the other day. Our CBS colleague.
And Duke grad. Jumper from the corner. That's a miss for 3. VCU hasn't gotten one to fall, including a missed dunk. Here's Wilson. All the way Galloway, scoop shot up, rebound. Into the hands of Travion Graham.
And Maven Wilson, too, got tripped up there running back. Well, Roberts there as well. But you can't take shots like that against this team.
No, no, no.
Not a good. You're going to blow by and get in the open floor. Just love their attitude, push, and what this guy's been able to accomplish is just special. We've been lucky to be in the tournament the last couple of years.
Yes.
And see them practice and the work habit. He is energized as well as they are.
They lost in this final last year to St. Louis. Weber backs it out. Brandenberg looks inside. Kanasevic is muscling Javante Reddick.
And that's what you have to do. Get him away from that box. He's too tough.
Ah, he got that to work. A little mid-air adjustment for Briante Weber.
And they do a lot of things. Their fist is their full court man. That's what they're in now. But they will run and jump. A little Dean Smith kind of a thing every once in a while. And when they're behind you, call for help.
Langston Galloway. Here's the freshman.
A good one, too. Didn't get the feel. Very tough kid. He's barber starving, but he's a tough kid. They say he hasn't touched that hair in over a year. And you can relate to that in a different way.
He's got a little more than I do.
Steps.
Basket and foul, no steps.
Yeah. Just hung tough.
Yeah.
DeAndre, remember, talking to Phil as we both did before the game, raving about this kid. As soon as he walked in the door, everybody started looking around saying, we got another really good player here. We could do some damage. And right away, Phil took them to Italy, and I think he put a pound or two on. And he said no complaints. Everybody liked the food. They had fun with one another.
Now they played in Italy last August. Jaquan Lewis, number 1, the freshman, has come on the floor now.
He's got good footsteps and a variety of. How about him? He's got some ham, too.
Kanasevic with his second basket.
How about the left-handed hook the other day?
Oh, yesterday afternoon.
Yeah,
he had 3 moves before he finally went left-handed and put it off the glass.
Good help.
Short.
Well, you worked with a guy, Tommy Heinsohn, that had a hook, and you were young enough to remember Bob Hobraggs. Hook him.
You're dating me now. Back in Brooklyn, and we await the selection show as most of you do. It will air in 4 hours, 41 minutes, and 4 seconds. That's when these teams, within that hour, will find out where they'll play next week. And a couple of hours after that, we'll find out where we talk next week.
And we never mind where we go either.
No, we don't. You don't want to politics for a stop?
No.
Okay.
Great time of year.
Well, the Atlantic 10 folks believe they deserve to have 6 teams in the tournament. I think they do as well. Dayton lost a narrow game in the quarterfinals to the St. Joe's team. So if there's a bubble among that bunch, it would be the Flyers, I think.
8-10, the 6 rated RPI, so they played some great teams in this league.
Here's the freshman, Jaquan Lewis. Travion Graham still out there.
Talented freshman, I might add. Really gets after you.
Mo Alley Cox, redshirt freshman, is on the floor now as well. He had a wonderful game yesterday.
What a physique, too. Terrific offensive rebounder. It's a great juice, too.
Jumper 3, no. At the shot clock. Tipped. Bembry. Ronald Roberts. He can leap.
Wow.
He can get on the trampoline.
He may have forgotten to put that one down. He was so high. That is incredible. These kids say during the course of practice in the year, they see some incredible play. What a blow by. This kid can get in the lane. Ooh. Tough. Take climb. Take it home.
Freshman out of Dixon, Tennessee. Backcourt pressure. Here's the havoc. Yes. Yeah, they get across the timeline. Kanasevic, alley-oop. No, too much. Almost a little too casual.
Yeah, exactly. Little lob, but look at these pogo sticks, and that just about parts the net. He's up so high. Gracious. A Jersey guy. The elements didn't help my leaping ability. They did his.
Oh, goodness. Graham takes a seat. Jared Guest goes on.
To say Roberts is quick off his feet is an understatement, too.
Whoa. Kicking in the corner, jumper.
Guest didn't come up with that one.
And Ronald Roberts does. He's a great rebounder as well. Now here's St. Joe's.
And there's the patience. They love that empty side ball screening. This is where he makes decisions. They skip the ball, they post up and get it into Roberts.
And he can jump it.
Or he can make that and get a little fortuitous rattle.
Halil Kanasevic has 7 points, 3 for 3.
He was a hot shot with Chaz Williams, a terrific guard from UMass. Tommy Pecora at Fordham had recruited him when he was there.
In and out, Kanasevic, another rebound. That's his 3rd.
Nice find.
Hello.
Come on down, please. Airborne. Halil can pick him apart, Fern.
Timeout, VCU.
If they make this, I'll eat the blazing wings.
This is no time for a change of heart, because before contracts with our size of Texas, a man's word meant something. So get back out there and show them what you got.
Go. Got it. Go. That's one.
Grab a seat. The game is on.
Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings, beer, sports.
You okay, Big Cat?
11-4, St. Joe's.
I teased you at the beginning. I said he plays old like us. His feel for the game is so much beyond his years. You could feel like he could go play with him. He picks defenses apart. Great find. And the finish. Elevation. Extraordinary.
Well, check this out at 6'8". He needed 3 assists coming into this game for 400 assists in his career. He's got 1 today, so he's 2 away.
That's an up-front player, too. Don Nelson would have loved him in his heyday. He did that point forward to Paul Pressey.
In and out again for VCU. They can't find the bottom of the net.
Watch
Jumper
it.
Galloway. He can shoot that 3.
He's the one that's got the green light.
Leave it. Briante Weber back in. Bounce pass. Short again.
Got to finish. Reddick had that dunk in that one. And a lot of his is body language, too. Gotta get him going. He's a big contributor for this team. Lewis.
Jaquan Lewis, a little reach around, and that's a foul. Let me adjust my voice here for the promo. April 10th and 13th, CBS proudly presents a tradition unlike any other. The Masters from Augusta National Golf Club.
And I'm ready.
Huh? What do you think?
And I'm ready. That is a great, great week.
Yes, it is.
Been blessed to be there a few times. Not as your guest, I might add, but nevertheless, it's just a wonderful atmosphere. For anybody who loves golf, or if you don't, you got to see it.
Galloway, good defense by Graham. Loose ball taken by VCU. Here's Brandenberg. Nice, equally nice block, huh?
Sure was. That's it.
And here comes Kanasevic. I've never seen him run that fast.
Now, he does a nice job on a rebound or a block. I think he may have gotten the block, too. Look at that.
Rejected.
Give it up. There you go. Bad shot, turnover. They make you pay. And don't get back here. What a tough man. What a catch.
How about that?
They got numbers, too, now, if they want to go. He makes it numbers.
Again, a close-in miss.
There you
They
go.
got that one.
That's the offensive rebound. Ali Cox, so good at that end of the game. What a tough kid he's going to be.
Out of the timeout, VCU's climbed right back to within 2.
They don't go away. They're like a bad cold. Relentless.
Wilson.
Yeah, it's never easy to recruit, but kids love the way they play.
Shot clock at 5. Kanasevic, I'm not sure he knows.
He doesn't.
Wow.
Hold on. Make this one. That's it. Practice. Practice. Practice.
We're tied.
And Phil's letting them play. And he really believes in this team and confident with them all year long that they'll do the right thing at the right time. When they're behind, be careful with the basketball.
Kanasevic, there comes a double from Mo Ali Cox. Pop it down, number 32. This is a very short bench. There's the jumper. Boy, Langston Galloway knew the minute it left his fingertip.
And you know what? That's confidence of a coach and his players to stem the tide.
14-11 on the tie-breaking three. Here's Galloway again.
Nice give. Ball screen.
How about that behind?
He stepped back
short.
further
Yes,
now.
He did.
He can make them, but I don't know about that one. Speed of the shot is important.
Nearing the midway point, first half. That's off the mark as well.
Reddick just asked to come out.
I saw that.
Interesting. And they give everything they have as long as they're out there, knowing that bench is deep and confident.
Shaka Smart getting ready to send three fresh players in. Here's the trap. Galloway.
Good step through. He said it was deflected out of bounds. Boy, you got to be ready for that.
Well, we have seen havoc created by this VCU defensive team.
It all starts with Weber at that point. They really control the dribbler, turn him, get some assistance. Turnovers per game. It's an unbelievable effort. Consistent energy in the right spot. Feel for the game.
3 steals so far for VCU. It's 14-11.
You know, I know where you came from. Everything was a free out as it knocked out of bounds. Free out till you start the game. There's no free outs against VCU.
Not at all.
Everything is contested, and they're ready to play.
Well, and it's fan-friendly, isn't it? I mean, it's the kind of basketball we really love to watch.
It's an energize, and it's very tough to play. Teams that run a lot of patterns, they really take out of their game. Tough shot under duress. But again, the one guy that can stick it whenever it shows. What a finish he's having. Langston on the money.
Galloway out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana. And now a senior at St. Joe's.
Nice to have relatives, too.
He's got an uncle who's on Phil Martelli's staff, Jeff Arnold. Back outside, Jared Guest, number 23.
My coach's own fish and chip stories. I didn't get much out of them.
Weber, 5 in the shot clock. And again, a miss. Nice. But there's the offensive board. Mo Ali Cox. VCU not shooting well.
Cox, such a big guy with the shoulders, carves out area. He's just got to learn to finish with a consistent basis.
Kanasevic, Bill mentioned he started his career at Hofstra, transferred, had problems, he will admit, and his team and coaches will, with anger issues. But he's grown up.
You know, he should be in this business and work with our producer, Mansbach.
Oh, Embry thought that was going to go. Here comes VCU. 5 of 21 from the field.
That bears it. Bears the backboard. 2 go after 1. What a nice read. Gets 2.
17-13. Oh, boy, what a pick. Kanasevic. Jaquan Lewis dizzy as he gets up. Oh, my goodness. Guest with the block. No time to rest. Here's Lewis.
I should have given it up earlier. Inexperience. Weber, unabashed though, went right over to help him up. I thought he should have given up. Weber could have done some damage. And watch this. This is a Wes Unseld special. We had one last night with Doug McDermott, and right away you get on the phone and call the dentist. Count the chiclets, and right there, spare that backboard. Guess who? Especially.
Well, here's the game summary thus far. St. Joe's just under 50%. VCU not hitting, especially in close. 5 turnovers, however, forced by VCU. It strikes me, Bill, we've talked a lot about havoc, the tempo of VCU, and here's St. Joe's with the lead.
That way they wear on you, though.
Right.
I mean, mentally it's exhausting. Physically, they're imposing. So, you know, it's a gradual grinding. A lot of deep bench people coming in and punishing, but they're not finishing at the rim on some of these turnovers to the opportunity of a goal.
Check the 5 on the floor. Graham's back. Here's Jaquan Lewis. Again, a miss from in close. Loose ball tapped out. Here comes Galloway for St. Joe's. The Hawks.
Now, Roberts really hasn't had many touches down inside. I think he could do some damage. Usually starts with him.
There's the double.
So relaxed with the ball.
Isn't he, though?
It's unbelievable. Woo-hoo! A little kiss in Brooklyn. Past the cheesecake at Juniors. DeAndre Bembry, what a nice talent he is.
His first, team second.
First foul.
Listed at 6'6". Haircut, 6'1".
6'9". Yeah, I think.
Pretty play, though. Inside post up, do some damage. He brings a lot of energy to this team.
Bembry from Charlotte, North Carolina. This is not a good free throw shooting team. Not at all. They've got 4 starters under 60%. And you saw a little example of it there.
Reddick can make that little foul line jumper now. Passed it up.
Weber, Briante.
Nice help. Wilson causing a turnover. Nice backdoor double. Quick, 2. And right here, you don't anticipate. You're looking at the high side. Got to make some quick decisions. We talk about the speed of VCU, but the Hawks can really rally to the point, too. And this is what they did in their first game. They let these 2 bring the ball up. It takes the pressure, gets rid of Weber and others, Lewis, etc.
Now here's Chris Lewis, number 24. Gets a screen from Kanasevic. Goes right, guarded closely by Briante. Weber. Bembry. No, beautiful pass. Oh, boy.
The old pocket pass. They're unselfish. They are a team, consummate. So raving about their enthusiasm, their enjoyment of one another, and that exhibited on that last trip.
Largest lead of the game now, 21-13. It was 11-4 earlier on. Here's Weber. Good defensive job by Roberts on him. They keep trying to drive the lane. There's a little shove.
Catchable passes in traffic are very important. Look at that, leading to the goal, too. The old-fashioned bounce pass, put it on the deck.
Foul on Galloway, his first. Substitution now, Mo Ali Cox is on for Jordan Burgess. Should mention that Melvin Johnson's 6th man of the year in the Atlantic 10. Knee injury early in the game yesterday for VCU. Fairly good news from Shaka Smart, told us before the game. They do not believe he tore a ligament. That's
great news.
Good news.
A little steps here on the defense. I saw it on tape last night, and he's writhing in pain.
Only 2 more episodes left until the big series finale of How I Met Your Mother. Don't miss a minute tomorrow at 8/7 Central, only CBS. St. Joe's on a 10-2 run now. Ooh. Whoa! Mo Ali Cox, Weber. Oh, look at that! And then he misses another layup.
And going so hard, you've got to slow that last step up and kiss it off easy.
Kanasevic.
Nice rebound.
Roberts.
There's where they're dangerous. The kick out 3.
Bembry too hard.
And look at the one-handed rebound.
Foul as Kanasevic grabbed the rebound.
sort of unemotional, but right here, nothing. Simple. They gather at the point. They just help one another. Amazing impact they have on that end.
First foul on Javante Reddick. Jaquan Lewis getting ready to come back on the floor. Saved and thrown right in the hands. 2-on-1.
Good game. Good game. There you go. Much better. Solid in the open floor. Weber, such a key to this team. How would you like to run a marathon against Weber?
Oh, my gosh.
Forget about it.
Another steal.
Relentless. Well, they got a 10-second violation. They get an inordinate amount of those during the course of the season with that pressure. Turn heads, totally committed, and in the right place. Just unique.
7 St. John's turnovers now. Go back to that graphic that we mentioned a while ago. This VCU team leads the country in turnovers forced, 18.5. Second most, beg your pardon.
Easy, huh? Doesn't have to always get to the rim, Lewis. Boy, he's going to be terrific as the seasons go on. Pretty good right now. Look at the pressure, the footwork.
Darius Quarles has come on for St. Joe's, number 11. Bembry is on the bench. Here's Lewis.
And Vern, generally you have one nudge on the other team. They got a team full of them. Look at that, over and lingering. That was close to goaltending. But how about the presence around the cylinder?
23-17, 4 minutes to go, opening half. Brandenberg. Nice.
Mixing his game up nicely. We know he can make that deep one. They speed you up. Excuse me, that's when you got to slow it down. Think it's off his leg.
One more look at the last basket. Oh, I think I saw hands. Thank you, Greg. A comparable game there to the one we're watching here, 23-19. If Duke wins today, do you see them as a possible first seed in the East?
How about Virginia, maybe?
Well,
right?
Either one.
A lot of guys have a reason to complain. Louisville, another.
Bracket games are now open. Create your group or compete against the nation for a trip to next year's Final Four. Join now at cbssports.com/brackets.
Checking in for VCU number 2, Weber, and number 23,
Weber just got 30-second blow. He'll be ready to run through Brooklyn.
We had a half marathon going by the hotel this morning.
He probably was in it.
In Midtown. He probably was. I can assure you I wasn't.
Just to freshen up.
Yeah. Almost 3.5 to go.
Nice ride out, and they counter it.
Kanasevic. Oh, he traveled.
Good help. Really good support. Just something you need. Jared Guest.
Kanasevic with 7 rebounds, 7 points, 2 assists, now a turnover. And here's Jaquan Lewis. Guest getting a lot of playing time here in the first half. Number 23.
He can run the floor. Look at this blow by. Nobody helping in the screen.
Wow.
Oh, they solidly held the lane open for him as well.
23-21, down to a 2-point margin.
Just love the way they take away a dribble lane and turn you. This is the Z drill. So many coaches, including Jack Ramsey, talk about this in his heyday at St. Joseph, the illustrious immortal.
Another hard pick, clean pick, but a hard one by Kanasevic.
Nice.
There's another one. Oh my gosh!
He'd be a good tight end.
Oh.
SEC caliber, you think?
Wow.
With that body?
I think so.
Talk about a roadblock. Put a hole in your chest. There's one. Let's get another one. Come on, load up.
And kaboom.
Ooh. And you get mad at the defender. You got to show and say, watch out. Ooh. Might not be able to have dinner.
2:36 to go first half. 23-21. Kanasevic will inbound.
And even on this, nothing for free. That's their motto. At least I'm making it their motto.
Bembry saves it. There's another screen. Wow.
And he stands still. I mean,
puts it on the floor.
He doesn't move, Vern. It's
no.
Not illegal. Good ball movement.
Lefty for three, no. Rebound. VCU with a chance to tie or take the lead. They've never led in the ballgame. Into the corner. That's for three.
Nice
ball is tipped. Yes, it was Kanasevic.
He does so many great things.
Well, Phil Martelli said about him yesterday, Kanasevic. Here's Wilson, puts it up, got it.
That's more like it. He had Roberts last year. What was he saying, Bert?
Well, he said we've got a lot of great teammates on this team, but the greatest teammate is Halil Kanasevic. Quite a tribute.
It sure is. Great catalyst, everything they do. And talked about havoc on the one end. They put it on the deck and created on offense.
Coming up on AT&T at the half, Greg, Clark, Doug, and Seth. Got a full house. We'll have the latest on who's in, who's out as we get closer to the selection show. Plus, the Manhattan Jaspers are in the tournament, and they're also in the studio live. That's great. All coming up on AT&T at the half.
Isn't that terrific? Steve Masiello, longtime assistant for Rick Pitino, doing a great job up there at Manhattan.
Jared Guest is back on the floor. He gives way to Travion Graham. And Jaquan Lewis, a slight fella, 6'1", 175.
Yeah, that might be one leg.
You are in tournament form today.
Well, these kids will get you in form, won't they? Nothing rushed unless it's there. He's got the green light.
Oh, yeah.
And the stroke. Oh, look, he's got a little dance going, too.
Right over Jared Guest.
He's the one that let spin free.
There's Kanasevic again. Reddick.
That's what he's improved, I think, since we saw him a couple of years ago. We know he can pound you inside, but stepping out, got that little baseline 15-footer, too.
There's the trap.
1 minute remains.
Bembry's got it. We're under a minute to play first half.
I think you can go 2 for 1 here if you're St. Joe's.
Martelli yelling instructions from the coaching box.
He'll shoot it.
Off the mark.
I mean, they didn't make it, but at least they should get another round. Couple-second difference, may not.
Yeah, it's about a 2-second differential. Game clock, play clock.
Enjoy this, folks. They just slowed it down. Miracles are happening in Brooklyn. They're only on Broadway, I thought.
Oh, goodness.
What energy. You get into the game as a fan watching these kids.
5 in the shot clock. Kanasevic was there to alter the shot. Timeout. Set up something for the final 2 seconds.
I rap with the Pyrex and the projects. I'm cracking a pot. I'm a prospect. I'm a pirate. Doc full of dope. I can die.
Hold on, stop the track. Something's missing. We'll figure it out tomorrow.
I rap with the Pyrex and the projects. I'm cracking a pot. I'm a prospect.
Hey, I got it.
Let's get it.
Hey, what you think? Drums.
It's a lie.
A reminder, they watch every move you make, but can they stop you from being a victim of crime? Don't miss a new episode of Person of Interest. That's Tuesday at 10, 9 Central, only CBS.
And segueing the person of interest with the Langston Galloway. If you throw it deep, be careful, because if it goes out of bounds, they get it. VCU gets it back. But something at half court, I would think, and then a guard running off. Galloway in the middle. It looks like he's going to get a screen, maybe a step and go. There goes the go.
Yep.
Roberts.
Bembry. So we have completed one now. At the end of the first half, the score, St. Joe's 28, VCU 24. Now let's go to Greg Gumbel in New York City. Well, let's take a look at the Buffalo Wild Wings first half stats, 28-24. St. Joe's with the lead. Take a look at line 3, though. 8 turnovers thus far. They're not a deep team, as Phil Martelli would tell you, but they don't need to be terribly deep with Halil Kanasevic.
Hail Halil! Downtown Brooklyn, just across the way from Staten Island. His feel for the game is fine. He can finish, and oh my goodness, his knockdowns. Oh, it's the way to bang people legally. This guy, what do we got? 3 knockdowns?
3 knockdowns.
Wow, how many teeth jarred?
Very close to a TKO.
I'm thinking Mahorn, Lambier.
Yeah.
Maybe Leskatov. Tommy Heinsohn when he get mad. He's not so emblematic of knowing the game.
Here's Galloway.
Look at his
skip pass. Nice underneath Roberts, and 1.
That's what he does best, Halil. The pass that leads to the pass. He makes the defense move. Goes right over the top. It ends up with an easy basket, an opportunity for a 3-point play. The magical artistry of a point forward. Great feel and understanding of the game.
5 for 5 at the free throw line so far. Here's Roberts.
Only at 60, and you noted that's one of their problems in a close game. It's a danger. And coming right back at you with that power move. Travion, we know he can shoot the deep one. Tough kid going to the rim. Pretty play. The balance, the little kiss. It's a boot.
And he will shoot 1. Graham, a 69% free throw shooter for the year.
Remember in my notes, I have freight train.
Freight train.
Like he just turns the corner and attacks.
There you are.
Good strong chest.
On cue, guard comes up.
Once again, a big brings it up. It takes Weber out of the mix. And boy, to get him out of the mix helps you a great deal.
Into the hands of Galloway.
You know, you keep guarding Galloway like that, he's going to back cut.
Chris Wilson.
Look at this, under 5.
The shot for 3. And Travion Graham has it. He goes all the way, and it's
rearranged.
Oh, my goodness.
Don't give up on a play. 2 removed. And just an incredible recovery in transition D. A little LeBron-like if he hit that off the glass.
Oh, that was Roberts again. Here's Brandenberg back outside. Graham catch and release for 3, in and out, rebound.
Reddick, what a great job snaring that one. Good reaction by the big guy.
3-point game, 30-27.
And the Sevic has really got to stick him.
Deontay Weber. Oh, he got the rim. Brandenberg.
Boy, that helps you when they make those kind of calls. We didn't see any of those in the first half.
His second, team second.
A little nickel dimer.
Indeed.
And if they call him against VCU, that could spell trouble.
Second foul on Burgess, so he'll take a seat. Jaquan Lewis, number 1, the freshman, is now on the floor with Weber. By the way, Briante Weber, defending, has 115 steals this season, 290 in his career, none today. Here's Kanasevic.
Nice cut. And he's got a little problem because of Weber's read. Didn't come up with it, but that's what they do. They anticipate. They're in the right spot. I know he fouled, but helping your buddy. Great system.
Bembry at the line. He's another of the quartet, under 60%, 58% for the year. The only player who's adept at this craft on the floor for St. Joe's is Galloway. He's an 80% free throw shooter. The rest of them, trouble sitting.
And that's why he's the third all-time leading scorer with the Hawks.
1 of 2. Nothing wrong with that shot.
No. Big upside. That kid's going to be a really talented player. Quick jack.
Yeah. Rebound, Kanasevic. That's 9 rebounds today from the corner. Air ball. That was Galloway.
That's okay for them, though.
Kanasevic knocked that one out of bounds.
Always in the right spot.
Family is from Montenegro. He grew up in Staten Island. He changed his number, did Kanasevic. 2012, an uncle in Montenegro. There's his dad from Staten Island. His uncle Rizzo died at the age of 45, and so Kanasevic changed his number to honor the age at which his uncle, he was very close to him, despite the distance from here to Montenegro. Went from 21 to 45.
You love their basketball. Ooh, look at the small change here on the pass. They got Roberts with it.
We're getting nitpicky.
Yeah,
here
we
in the
didn't
second half,
see
right?
them. You know, it's like us getting paid by the word. They get paid by the whistle, maybe.
Kanasevic picks up his second. Travion Graham goes to the bench.
Fumble on the inbounds messed up the play. Turnover. Gladden. That's the ref, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Tougher angle to inbounds the pass.
They get it out to Brandenberg. He's picked up by Chris Wilson, number 24. Here's Jaquan Lewis, number 1.
Ball screen. I love the way they weave and turn the corner, cut the angle.
Jumper, no.
Look at the non-jumping rebound.
I think Kanasevic might have picked up his third.
I think you're right,
Nope.
and that is key if it is him.
Let's see.
His first, team's third.
It is on Kanasevic, and I beg your pardon, that's his first.
Now, he is an important guy. He's going to make sure he doesn't get any more foul problems. It'll be tough for them to control tempo if he's out of the game.
Now, quarterfinal game here, he picked up his 4th and had to sit for, I don't know, 8 minutes in the second half. Despite his absence, they came on to win. Here's Rob Brandenberg.
Talk about his rebounding. And he doesn't even leave the floor half of the time. You can slide the Saturday edition of the Daily News under those wheels.
How about that? How about that?
Going left, too.
DeAndre Bembry. 3-point margin yet again. Briante Weber ready to come back to VCU. Too strong.
Another one of those soaring rebounds, but in the right spot. Will carry.
Oh my gosh.
He got away with one out of half court. Nice look. Use the rim. Smart. Moali. Pax.
Redshirt freshman out of Tennessee. Nice bounce pass. And a foul call.
A nice step through and defense deterred. Interesting here with the ability to use the dribble and beat the pressure with the big guy and the left hand. Extraordinary getting to the rim.
That is the 3rd foul on Burgess. Now let's check the VCU subs. Briante Weber is back on. Reddick will lead. Ronald Roberts at the line. Weber. Wow. Look at the quick out.
Got numbers.
Wilson. Oh, he overthrew. Ronald Roberts gets it back outside to Bember.
Waiting for the boss to show up.
Yeah.
A little tardy.
15:43 to go. There's another steal. Here comes Lewis. Right side, pull up, Brandenberg.
They just keep coming. Collectively, a monster ticker.
We are tied. VCU has never led.
Don't forget the wear and tear. Ollie Cox gets nailed. And as you noted, we're a lot more stringent on the small change.
Selection show begins 3 hours, 37 minutes, 15 seconds.
Now, no matter whether you're expected to be in it or not, it's really a thrilling moment to see your name go up and find out where you're playing. And if you've never been there before, I just love the shots we're shown. Just amazing.
Well, the St. Joe's team, of course, will take the bus back home to Philadelphia, but not before they go back to the hotel, and they will watch the selection show to determine where they will go with family and friends. That was short. Follow is good. My goodness.
Coming up empty. And the push is on.
Weber
didn't need it. Give it up.
He's got Wilson at the other end. Off the glass, nicely done.
Yeah, the good strong attack. Some kids slow up. He just bursts to the rim. The southpaw, Chris Wilson.
Graham and Reddick, Brandenberg, Weber, and Jaquan Lewis on the floor for VCU.
See if Graham can get going a little bit too. Nice screen, open look. How about that? Brandenberg.
That was for 2, and we're tied again. Little pressure applied on the inbound pass. Brandenberg, here's the trap. Jaquan Lewis.
Got to get it over, and they do. Good deployment.
Kanasevic's winded.
He just takes his time, walks up.
Well, maybe he's not.
Well, he decided you can't play without me, so hold up.
13:44 to go. Into the corner. Jumper.
Oh, boy. He is really feeling good. That was a contested jumper. 42% guy from 3. Galloway. Shaving up big.
12 points on 4 for 5 from 3-point range.
And nothing from Reddick. I would challenge inside. Sevic's too important to this philosophy.
Brandenberg, that's his shot.
And nobody came out on that dribble exchange.
Largest lead in this game midway through the first half. It was St. Joe's leading by 8. VCU has never led. Oh, and he missed it. Kanasevic is down hard.
Tell you what, though, not a bad attempt. I like that. And a good call, too. I think as long as he's outside that restricted area, this is one normally he just wants to show his athleticism for a change. How about that? Ooh, boy. How does he bounce up?
Yeah. I had to go back to revisit something. I mentioned anger issues when he was first at St. Joe's. He picked up 6 or 7 technical fouls. He got into an altercation with the fans in a Villanova game.
Yeah, I remember watching that game.
And altercation is, I'm using a euphemism here. But he really has matured this year. From the corner,
That's the guy that can ring the bell, and they are on fire.
That is the first Virginia Commonwealth University lead of the game. See the line on Kanasevic, 7, 11, and 3 assists. That gives him 400 assists for his career.
And he's still looking at the official over that last call.
Coming next, Big Ten Championship, Spartans, Wolverines meeting again. That's next on CBS. Pressure applied, Galloway gets it in. Roberts.
A little double, this is the back to man run and jump. Or maybe their point press. We haven't seen that yet on the ball and trapping. Double high, one goes to the rim, and another double. He is so quick, enthusiastic, boundless energy.
Nicknamed Captain Chaos.
That he is representative of their philosophy, more so than anybody.
Only one lead change in the ball game.
Whoa! And the gamble on the wing. Whoa! Just sent a resounding thunder release.
Bembry. Now here's Weber back outside.
Defensive mistake and you pay for it.
Weber again.
Nice inside screen and exchange.
10 on the shot clock. Brandenberg, jumper. In and out. Rebound, foul call.
Get in the right spot. He doesn't even have to elevate. He's so strong. How about this? Bembry with a membrane.
43-42, the score. VCU leading. Now LG presents Do Game Day Right. Phil Martelli, 19 years as the head coach. On the left, look at him with his arms folded. His grandchild, 4-year-old Philip Stephen Martelli. He imitates his granddad. He's even got his grease board. And he's 4 years old.
Oh, that is beautiful.
He's dressed in a coat and tie. Okay, my work is done.
I think he's got Phil's tie. That's longer than he is.
He wears the handkerchief in the pocket.
Isn't that terrific? What a cutie.
First free throw good, Mo Alley Cox. Look at this. He spends the entire, he's one of the 5 grandchildren of Phil and Judy Martelli. He's got way too much hair to pull this off.
Yes, he does. And he dresses very well, too. Grandpa can learn.
He's just as cute as a button. We had a chance to meet him yesterday. He said, I am not the coach. I am the grandson of the coach.
Put you in your place. Because it's a basketball family. Judy, a great player at Immaculata, the bride.
Nice save by Weber. Nice find, Mo Alley Cox.
No, that's not his game, but he gets a kick. It should have been a lob at some point. You can't ask him to do everything. He will be demanding attention as the years go on.
44-42, 11:09 to go. Mo Alley Cox takes a spot on the bench.
Now, Kanasevic with those 3 fouls, this is a real test for him. A lot of college teams don't think that way, but I would go inside. He's so important.
They take the jumper instead from way outside. That was Travion Graham. Here's Bembry, Kanasevic. As they went to the last time out after Kanasevic was called for the foul, he began a heated conversation with Phil Martelli. Jumper, no.
I think he can be tough to reason with at times, don't you?
Jumper, Brandenberg. Save, Graham. Goes in and uses the glass.
And uses the body, too. Body, what a tough pass. This is unnecessary for a heady player.
Brandenberg.
When it starts, an easy deuce. Mistake leads to punishment.
Largest VCU lead of the game. It's 6. Brandenberg has 18 points, 13 in this half. Well, that is using all the rim and the backboard. Bembry.
And Phil didn't call timeout. He really believes in this team, even after mistakes like that. But they know.
There's a little cheapie. Galloway.
Wide open. And, of course, the ability to rebound. I just love how you attack here. Roberts with the 2 foul. Not bad. And the drive and completion, the blow-by. That's not the strength of Kanasevich.
Galloway picked up the foul. His second. Brandenberg will head to the bench.
Burgess on the floor now. He can get it going, too, with some threes. Can drive it as well.
At the point, it's the freshman, Jaquan Lewis.
Oh, Galloway almost come up with it. That's the spot. Nice play.
Lewis.
Nice play, but a big guy didn't even have to elevate.
He can't.
Right spot.
Roberts wanted, he's being fronted by Lewis. Now the switch. Graham back where he should be.
See if he can bounce himself into a good shot.
Wilson penetrates. Rejected. And a foul call.
Graham, maybe.
Tonight on 60 Minutes, drones are operating all over America, so what are they doing? More than you ever imagined. Tonight on 60 Minutes. Shaka Smart going to his bench again. Briante Weber is out.
Yeah, be careful now of Galloway on the inbounds pass.
Brandenberg is back on the floor.
They were ready for that handoff.
Team fouls, 6 apiece. So we go to the bonus. Next one.
This is where he's good. Peeking over his shoulder. Finishes himself or finds. Not a bad ploy by Phil. Get him in there to do some damage. He herky-jerks you.
48-46. Brandenberg thought about the 3. Graham takes the 3. And look at Kanasevich. Just reached over and tapped the ball out. Wilson, no.
You don't need it. Smart.
Bembry.
Wait for the big guy to get it.
He doesn't even amble down. He just strolls.
Wilson's got to be more patient, though.
Nice underneath. Kanasevich, another rebound.
And a good job walling up without fouling.
13 rebounds for Halil Kanasevich. He had 17 in yesterday's semifinal. Under 8.
Everybody cuts well. Good vision. If you help and double, he hurts you. Goes to left. How about this kid? Old-time religion. Pass the hat.
48-48 here. 7:16 to go in the ball game. 46% from the field. Remember that VCU got off to a 5 for 24 start. 3-point field goals, just 1 difference. Turnovers now 11. Only 4 for VCU. It has been really a remarkable back and forth.
It sure has. Kanasevich with the double-double, and Brandenberg starting to light it up. So I think just what we all felt. It's a speed game on one end, trying to control some emotions on occasion.
We talked about Kanasevich can get volatile. He got into it with his coach, and then everything is just fine.
Reminds me of every parent in the country. Every once in a while, a little backhand, then a hug.
Graham at the line, missed the first. He's got 8 points, all in this half. Ofer. Rebound Wilson. Now Weber trying to do some defensive work on Chris Wilson. He fights, Weber fights through the screen.
You know, Vernon, whoever plays either one of these teams in the tournament, they're tough matches for different reasons. We'll talk about the havoc, but the very intelligent point forward certainly helps the cause on the half court for this club, St. Joe's.
Well, they got off to a 4-4 start, did St. Joe's this year. In and out. Here's Weber again. That was a chance to reclaim the lead.
Nice.
How about that?
Everything but.
Janicevic with another rebound.
I'd like to see him get some more opportunities, Redick, like that. Put the pressure on number 45.
Langston Galloway. They go for the steal. Shaka Smart wanted over and back.
Pick and pop.
From the corner. Bembry, the freshman. Doesn't play like one. Well, he's not really one at this point.
Not exactly.
5 seconds on the shot clock. Spot up three, Bembry. Shot clock violation, didn't hit the rim.
Great defensive trip. Now, if you're St. Joe's, as bad as it was, not getting a good look, that's okay. You got half of what you wanted out of the trip. Make them guard, use the whole clock.
Jaquan Lewis back on the floor. He'll replace Briante Weber. No, it's Brandenberg. Beg your pardon. I saw Weber walking that direction, and he just kept going.
Well, you thought he was going to because he never walks. Any place.
That's right. 6:11 to go. 48 all.
Redick doing a better job getting in that rim area after he screens.
Jumper.
Big.
VCU back on top.
Speed you up, wear you out, mentally exhausting. Take out of everything you want to run. That's why the big guy right here is such a great decision maker for St. Joe's. Janicevic.
He gets the ball.
They don't double. Touch for him to elevate that.
Yep. And rejected by Redick. 6 seconds remaining on the shot.
Never making the Air Force. He doesn't go airborne real well. But he knows the game.
Mo Ali Cox on for Shaka Smart, replacing Travion Graham. 5:29 to go in the game, 6 on the shot clock.
Nice
Galloway curl, takes it, no, another air ball.
You know, it's funny, when you run a play like that, you don't necessarily have to shoot it. You know it's your play. Make sure it's a good one. The box set and a lock low. There's your high-low.
Yep. Off the front rim. Loose ball. St. Joe's.
Boy, point blank. Unable to convert. Carte blanche for the big guy, Redick.
Now the pressure applied. They will guard the inbound pass. Redick on Janicevic.
Still man-to-man. They haven't really gone for that point trap that they run so well.
From the corner, Wilson. All the way, puts it up off the glass and in with the left.
He can explode, drives it well.
Tied at 50. St. Joe's went for the steal, didn't get it. Off the glass and done. Javante Redick with the tiebreaker. 4:25 remaining. Atlantic 10 championship in the balance.
Just a step away by Cox. Once they get you turned and trap you, that next pass, you really got to step to it. Alley-oop.
Oh, my goodness, and they missed it.
A nice back screen to set it up. What a great call. Phil Martelli, you mentioned the struggle early in the year when Villanova did such a number on them. To get these kids back, this is a different basketball team now. A tribute to the bench and the hard work, but this is what you need more if you're VCU. Get it around the rim, and that back screen set that up. And the catalyst out deep. Janicevic.
Problems at the line. Brandenberg back on the floor. Graham back on the floor for VCU. 2-point game, 4:05 to go. Well, St. Joe's lost those games. They lost at Temple, lost at Villanova. It was exam week. Phil Martelli called a team meeting on a Tuesday, threw his assistants out of the office, met with his team and said, trust me, we can do it. They lost their last 2 regular season games. He had the same meeting, he said, last Tuesday.
Isn't that great? He's been around, a legendary coach in Philly, certainly a keeper.
1-point game, 3:47 to go.
And there you go. Keep plugging at it. And Phil Martelli wants a push off. Extended his arm. Might need some help.
And there is Spike Lee, one of Shaka Smart's great friends. They met a few years back. Spike attends VCU games periodically and wears the sweatshirt here. And also in the house this afternoon, Bernadette McGlade, the commissioner of the Atlantic 10. She believes fervently that they're going to get 6 teams in. And how about the #1 seeds? The committee is meeting right now, of course, back in Indiana. I think consensus is Arizona out west, Florida in the south, Wichita State. And then, who do you choose in the east?
How do you go? You go the RPI for the conferences? I'm not sure how they're going to do it. Big Ten, #2. Big East 4, ACC 5.
I'm going to suggest Louisville might be on that line.
Yeah.
Virginia might be on that line.
Good call.
And it's a little over 3 hours until Greg and the gang open the brackets. 3:04:23 till that. Got your stopwatch going?
Be home in time.
I'll be in the hotel in time.
That hurts there.
Jersey guy here.
54% from the free throw line, but a big guy.
VCU is 4 of 11 at the line. St. Joe's 4 of 9.
Reddick with good denial. He knows it's got to go through. Number 45.
And 45 has picked up his 4th foul. Count of 7.
Now they got the rotation now. Nice spin out.
Galloway finds Bembry. Oh! And the shot!
Woo! Wizardry to spin out to set it up. And then the strength. The throw can go. How about that? Lift them all up. I just love that ability to get out, extricate yourself, and then that angle, just a little late on the rotation by Travion Graham. Almost there.
9 in this half. 3-point play. St. Joe's by 2 with 3:15 to go.
And what a year for this conference. So many good teams, so many great games.
Weber guarded by Bembry. Graham. Back to Graham. He'll take it off the dribble.
Ooh, they got 2 going to the rim. Saying it was a reach in. Roberts maybe at the end, but this weave is tough. Yeah, good call. It was there. They just take that angle, go north-south, around the perimeter initially, and then put it to get a foot in that paint.
Graham shoots 2. One more for the tie.
Shaka going to the bench, a little power. Cox coming in.
Mo Alley Cox, number 12. Graham will go to the bench having canned 2 and tied it up. with 2:56 to go.
And Burgess on the floor as well. He can do a lot of damage out there.
This is Bembry picked up by Burgess.
And the run and jump now. Got to come to the ball.
Wilson does.
Kanasevic just walking around like a walk in the park. Never in a hurry. He's got to be fun late night dining, though. At least he's not in a hurry to get out of the place.
In between diaper duty is watching us here.
Congratulations, and I did see a photo.
Jumper.
Wow!
Whoa! Boy!
Big time onions! Langston! Some jambalaya!
3 points, St. Joe's lead.
Woo, 7 seconds on that shot clock. That was deep. Going in to get number 5.
Here's Graham.
A good cushion by Roberts to help.
Brandenberg has it. 8 on the shot clock.
They're going to double.
Into the corner, open 3, Weber. Not his shot.
What a good call from the bench. He wanted to force a deep shot. Whew.
1:45 to go. A10 championship at stake. Galloway.
Nice look.
Underneath.
Wow.
Roberts. One more find. The guy can get up in the air.
Ed Byrne, I was looking at the shot clock. I think we're 7 seconds when he organizes the puppies, back steps, there you go, and nails that. And then I think the ploy of the game was waving to get a double and force the corner jumper, but big time step up. And boy, do you love your kids to provide a lift like that. Then down the road as a senior, knows it all. Third all-time leading scorer, Langston Galloway.
1:20 remaining. A 9-2 St. Joe's run.
Gotta help him.
Kanasevic's got to be careful. He was out of bounds.
And that's pretty good defense, knowing you got 4. And he takes it out, too. You see him? I'm taking it out. Watch the left here. And just a good job, Wally. Yeah, you can just see good, solid analysis on the baseline officiating.
Well, Bembry just strolled over to see Martelli. Kanasevic said, get back here. We need you on this play.
Well, that's the guy they'd like to get away from the guard pressure. This is the point trap on the inbounds. Here it comes. You got to be ready and step to the ball. Go over the top.
Galloway's hands now. There's the trap. Wilson.
Trying to
1 minute to go.
Trying to scramble and give it.
Reddick's going to put their best free throw shooter on the line.
And Shaka did not want him to foul there. Be more selective. Get some of the others. They all know the scouting report. You would note it, how inferior the free throw shooting had been for St. Joe's.
For the season, Galloway, 83%. He's the guy you want shooting if you're St. Joe's. One more. Subs for Shaka Smart again. Weber's back. Jaquan Lewis is back. Javion Graham is back.
Now they can speed dribble with the best of them. If they can get up and get right to the rim, I would attack, get that pressure going. They can stimulate points quickly.
Two for two. No time to emulate Grandpa.
No X's and O's now. It's D. And 1. No, just the 2. Don't want to stop the clock and foul. But to keep it running, but it's smart basketball by VCU.
Foul was on Galloway. That's his 3rd.
Shooting.
One more.
Back in for VCU. Number 12, Mo Alley Cox.
Mo Alley Cox comes on, number 12. And Graham's going to shoot one more free throw, and then he'll head to the bench.
Also checking in for VCU, number 20, Jordan Burgess.
Jordan Burgess is on.
Replaces.
Pretty good coverage now. They're not playing the inbounder this trip.
5-point game, 54.2 to go. Galloway fights to get loose and does. Picked up by Brandenberg. Here comes the trap. Fires it across. Wilson comes back outside.
Move the ball. That's what, don't let him foul you. Keep it going.
Kanasevic.
And they give it at the end.
VCU fouls number 11.
But they are really deploying beautifully. And the quick feet of Langston Galloway to get the inbounds and then get it up the floor. Phil telling both of us the religious artifacts he has on him.
That's right.
The mass card for his grade school coach, I think it was years ago. My God.
Wilson
Rosary
gets
beats.
the first. One more. Off the front rim. Weber has it. No numbers. Off his foot. Air ball. Kicks it back. Off the glass. 4-point game. Welcome back to Brooklyn. 62-58. St. Joe's over VCU. Timeout called by VCU. Phil Martelli, Shaka Smart coaching against each other today.
One timeout remaining for VCU. Vern, now they're going on the ball. I would give it one trap and try and steal the next pass somehow. And then give it if you have to.
Reddick guards the inbound pass. Kanasevic gets it in the hands of Galloway. He is, as we pointed out, their best free throw shooter. And he's fouled by Reddick.
And he's so quick, it's tough to contain him.
From Baton Rouge, Louisiana. And Kanasevic and his coach continue their vivid and animated conversation.
You know, maybe he doesn't understand him. That's why Phil gets along with him.
Still talking.
He's
Galloway.
got the hands expression.
One more.
Moving everybody back. So did the John Chaney play. You don't want anybody going over the top. Former Temple, great coach. Jack Ramsey down in Florida enjoying this. They communicate. Phil's so happy to hear from during the year. A lot of his former players. Jimmy Lynam from my era, Tommy Wynn, Billy Hoy. All those guys got together recently.
6-point game, under 30 seconds to go. The Atlantic 10 championship.
How about that? Right there, they do not give it up. They don't get the time. They don't want the timeout. They're going to save it.
One possession game.
One mistake.
Graham canned the three. They get in the hands of Bembry, and he's fouled immediately by Weber.
58% shooter on the free throw line, but right here to step back, you don't want to foul. This team is never out of the game, and then right away to give away. Smart basketball, but they still have that one in their pocket.
And the freshman goes to the line. DeAndre Bembry shoots two. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
How about that? A little ice. And now you know how quickly VCU can get the ball up the floor, so you want to at least turn them a little, make them use some time. And do not foul.
Four-point margin.
Go right to the hoop. You don't need a three.
Graham. Front rim.
Didn't need it.
Wilson. Galloway.
Nice play.
Oh,
Smart.
yes.
Smart.
Was it ever?
Going for the three puts you in deep territory. Look at the huggy-lovey over there. Martelli They were estranged early in the game. They've reconciled, didn't have to pay a divorce lawyer.
Langston Galloway, whoa. Four and 4 start to the season. They lost their last 2 regular season games coming into this tournament.
Wow.
Missed them both.
You do not want to foul. Smart going for the 2. Oh, Roberts with a message.
Jumper. The Hawks have won the Atlantic 10. The basket did not count at the end, but it's a moot point.
Wow. A good one, Vern. That's what it's all about out there.